Hello, everybody. This is Andy, and welcome to episode 13. Are we on episode 13 of Celestial Journey? We might be episode 12. I'm actually not entirely sure which one we're doing right now. But in the last episode, we set up this blood automation. In the meantime, I did go ahead and craft up and add an environmental controller here, just so these guys. So I would save on the essence, or is it literally just called essence? The essence. So yeah, these villagers will exist here for forever now, and should they ever die for any reason, I can spawn more of them automatically to hit the mob cap limit there. So what else did I do? I set up passive generation of slates over here, or well, somewhat passive, and we've managed to get 4 stacks of each of the first 4 tier slates, and a stack and a half of ethereal slates, and we will use these today in order to make more blood altars, because we're going to need more blood altars, because we're going to need a lot of blood and blood using things. Hello, skeleton. Seriously, like, the skeletons in this pack, they need to chill out, because they can shoot way too far. The first thing I want to get started with today, actually, instead of, I guess we could do this, the mana steals, or the mana steals. The mana pools have filled up entirely, but we'll come back to that later. I believe we're starting to kind of hit power production occasionally. Like right now, we're only... Oh, we're actually producing 25,000... No, we're producing 20,000 RF per tick. So we're getting very, very close to max power production. And I think it's time to sort of remedy that. So I put in the recipe for the infusion crystals. I already have the inferium ones. I would like to make the prudentium one, and all that requires is a recipe for green diamond chunk and some ink sacs, which I can make with dye. I haven't hooked up that essence yet. I realized that in between episodes. I haven't hooked up the essence, or our agricraft auto farm thing to the ME system yet, even though I, hooked the what are these things called? The quantum rings up over there? Whatever. Wait, what else did I need? And now we should be able to request 1 prudentium infusion crystal, and it should kind of just go. I should have many millions of... Yes, is that 10 million? 10, no, that's 1 million. So my LP network is getting a little bit drained, compared to what it was. I think I had it at like 7 million at one point, but for now it's doing its best. So is this thing messed up anywhere? Nope, it's probably just going to take a while to craft, so we will let it go and do its thing. The reason I want this is for the power production, actually. I want to make redstone seeds, and I want to grow them at 10, 10, 10 to make this redstone essence, turn it into... Ooh, that's kind of a nice recipe, actually. Turn it into redstone, and then we can use innervation dynamos to power, things. A 1 block of redstone, which is 9 redstone, gives us 640,000 RF. So I think we can, maybe with a couple of redstone seeds, support an incredible amount of innervation dynamos. I'm going to make some of these and see how much they'll output. Alright, so I went ahead and crafted up 4 innervation dynamos, and at the bare minimum, they produce 80 RF per tick, which is borderline nothing and kind of useless. At this, they produce 240 RF per tick, and we can add 4 augments that increase generation amount and decrease efficiency. So let me see what those augments are called. Apparently, those augments are called auxiliary transmission coils. I always forget what these are called. The augments in the... Well, I guess I have to give it some credit. In 1.12 thermal expansion, the augments are great. They have confusing names, but at least they kind of make sense, and I've used them for a while. In 1.16, it's just all over the place, and I have no idea what the heck's going on. I don't like thermal expansion in 1.16. Anyways, let's install all 4 of those, and we get to 1200 RF per tick. That's a decent chunk, but that means, so it's 20 times, so we would use 24,000 RF per tick, which means, let me do some math here. So, to run one of these at full uptime, we would need to produce one block of redstone every 26 and 2/3 seconds. Um, let's see. Let's go ahead and make the seeds because I actually have the stuff for the seeds. And wow, those things take forever to break. Good thing I have one of these bad boys in my inventory because I have all the stuff for the seeds already. The crafting didn't take quite as long as I thought it would. And then we can kind of get the seeds to 10, 10, 10 and see how much they're going to require. And that should be the recipe. Okay, perfect. I do need some living wood. And I assume these things take a ton of mana to craft because they're quite powerful. Oh, wait. No, actually, they don't take like any mana at all, apparently. And since we can now auto-craft all of the blood magic stuff, okay, we're still good on the blood LP, or the LP network. I went ahead and just made more mana spreaders to blast at this guy, and since we started talking, this thing is finished, which is significantly faster. So, there are the 3 seeds I want right now. Unfortunately, I still do have to manually level up these things. The imaginary time block is still a ways away. So we can make these 4 things. We can get the nether stars. We can make this. We just have to get to Appalachia, which is a little rough. We can get the pixie dust. I think the main issue is... Wait, is there no issues here? Could I theoretically work my butt off this episode and get an imaginary time block? Because this might be worth it. So I went ahead and put in most of the recipes, and we don't need much. I need to grind up another nether star. I'll probably do a couple and just go ahead and make the wither builder so we can fully automate nether stars. I need some nether quartz, and I need to open the Elven Gateway portal and get some Appalachia souls. So let's go ahead and just open the Elven Gateway portal first. I'm probably going to need a mana tablet for this one. Hopefully it's not too... Oh, that looks terrible. Rune of Wrath. 2 runes of Wrath per mana tablet. Okay, do I have runes of Winter? If I don't have runes of Winter, I'm going to die. Okay, that. And what was it? Earth? Alright, there's the dumb mana tablet, and we need to suck up... I guess we'll probably just suck up this half. Is it actually sucking? No, it needs to suck. And I think it takes about 1/8 of a mana pool to open this thing up, and then very little every time you trade, so this will just probably be enough mana for... until we have fully automated mana production in a better capacity and can transfer mana over to these 2 automatically. So yeah, I think mana tablets can hold almost or exactly half of a mana pool, so I'll just fill it up there. Please finish up, and we'll just run this over here, toss it in there for a little while, let it do its thing, and then we can open this up. Alright, the mana pools are filled to about 1/4 each, and we should just be able to whack that. And it opens. I guess the first thing we're supposed to do is throw our Lexica Botania through to get the stuff from the elves, the new knowledge from the elves. I don't use the Lexica Botanica most of the time. I just look stuff up on the internet because I'm on my computer already. I might as well just go like straight to this. I guess it's not technically straight to the source. Anyways, we now need mana diamond, or not mana diamonds, pearls. So let's throw 8 of these through and get some pixie dust. I probably need to throw into this front one, though, because the other 2 are pretty drained. I don't know if I can make it in there. I'm being shot at now, too. Alright, so if you didn't know, you straight up just throw stuff through, and they give you stuff back. So we should get 8 pixie dust for those 8 pearls. And we should now, basically, if I go, you know, grind out some slime on this little one tree that I have here, we can almost make the imaginary time block. I just need to do a little bit more Divine RPG. The next portal is made out of wildwood blocks, and I think it's also just generated with the Twilight Clock again. Yep, and this is actually Appalachia. So I should bring a soul vial so we can make a spawner for the Appalachia guys. Or actually, do I care right now? I only need 2 of them. I'm just gonna go kill a couple things in here. And honestly, this place looks kind of cool. So Where are the enemies for me to kill? Oh, hello, enemy for me to kill. Would you like to die? Oh, you have a lot of health. Uh, okay. That's 1 out of 2 Appalachia souls. And 2 out of 2 Appalachia souls. There it is. Okay, let's go back. Or 3 out of 2 Appalachia souls, apparently. I don't like how these things generate just up in the air. Seems kind of obnoxious if you don't have flight, but not my problem, I guess. And if I'm right, though I very rarely am in this series, it seems like this should be my last trip to the Nether for quite some time. I just need to pick up another Wither Skeleton because I released the last one I had, or well, I guess I killed it rather, because I needed the mob imprisonment tool for the villager to spawn him. Because at that point I didn't really have a whole lot of gas tiers. Gas tiers were kind of obnoxious to get. So, yeah. So, I guess I'll find a wither skeleton? This is less easy than last time. Ah, hello. Not even in the fortress. Okay, time to spawn you for maybe forever. Alright, so I made a mob duplicator, and I also went ahead and made the alchemy catalyst, because with this thing we can turn our beautiful, beautiful nether quartz that we have here into prismarine, which will be useful because... Oh, I thought I thought that guy was turning things into ore, and I was really confused for a second. No, that's literally just straight up aluminum ore. That will turn that into coarse dirt. That's kind of cool. But we want the prismarine shards like that, and then we can use these to make. My dog is making some noise in the background. You good? Okay, she's fine. Power cells? Yeah, we can use this to make a couple power cells, and then we can have wireless power. More easily. We're going to need one of them over there in the Agricraft auto farm area to do stuff. Okay, so essence in there, mob duplicator right there. Should begin exporting. Ow. Ow. Should begin exporting the essence. That's a normal export bus. It's exporting normal essence. Let me figure this out for a second. Alright, so there we go. Wither skeletons on demand, and I'm hoping by having my bow in the offhand, I would get looting on these guys, but it doesn't appear like it's working, so I might... Or sorry, not having my bow in my offhand. Having my cleaver in my offhand, I'd get looting against these guys, but it doesn't look like that's the case. So, I guess I'll just kill them the normal way. And for some reason, I'm not getting a recharge thing on my cleaver. That's weird. Okay, I need some wither skeleton skulls, and I'll be right back. Alright, I killed one wither, and I decided I'm going to actually automate it later because I don't feel like doing it right now. And I'm missing some glowstone and a little bit more slime and a little bit of nether quartz. So I guess I do have to go back to the nether. Quite literally, I'm just an idiot, and I need to get a little bit more slime. So let me gather those things, and I'll order the imaginary time block, and then hopefully we'll just be in a very, very good place in order to set up an automation for... Where's my slimy tree? Set up an automation for the seeds. I'm assuming this thing's gonna actually take a hot second to craft. It's got a couple of steps, just like a few. It's actually not that many bytes, but it'll probably take a minute, especially considering I think I need to make some dark steel. Oh, I only need to make 9 dark steel. Huh. I guess those 500 I ordered earlier were kind of chill and helped me here, but they were supposed to be for blank runes. Yeah, this is going to take a minute because it's got electrical steel, but that's fine. It will take less time than I originally thought. So in the meantime, let's take a look at the seed list. A lot of these seeds are actually a lot easier to get than usual. Normally you'd need to get mob chunks for the, like, say, skeleton seeds or the spider seeds or the creeper seeds, but they just kind of ask for heads or a part of their body, which is really great for me because I can handle that. Also, these are not ordered, it seems like, which is kind of obnoxious. I'm going to want coal seeds, and I'm going to want obsidian seeds, which are already made, redstone seeds, glowstone seeds for sure. What else? Silicon, probably. I want to fully automate that. I need iron seeds. Let me put a list together of things that I probably want to begin automating right now with seeds, and I'll be right back. All right, it's coming down to the wire. I just need 70 more energetic steel, and our imaginary time block will be finished. So let's take those power cells we crafted up earlier. Well, let's take one of them and one of these linking cards and bring them over to the auto farm and kind of try and get things set up there. Oh, also, I should probably bring P2P over there as well, maybe a terminal so I can access stuff from there. That would save a lot of time probably. Not an interface terminal. Make me a crafting terminal, and I'll meet you over there. All right, we're over here. I set up the wireless, or the not the wireless terminal, just the normal terminal. We got our imaginary time block crafted up, and I think it's time to restructure this thing slightly. So what we need to do is we need to, bring power over here. I don't know what the range for this thing is, but if I put it, say, there, we should be able to get the area that we want done by the time block. This thing actually doesn't even use that much power. I think it's around 1,000 RF per tick. So we can just connect it directly up to the power system. And I'll do that just as such. Oop. Well, that's unfortunate. These things are not lined up correctly. That's gonna bug me. So I went ahead and made up made a couple seeds. There's some that we still can't make, like the iron seeds in specific. Those require the tier 4 essence, even though it's a tier 3 like crafting recipe on the runic altar, which we can't do because we need to kill a Gaia Guardian, which we can do. We just will probably do it not at this exact moment. So what we should observe. Yeah, that's. I'm actually gonna go check on our power, make sure things aren't shutting off, because this thing isn't staying full all the time, which is concerning to me. But that just might straight up be how it functions. Yep, the power appears to be just fine. We've increased our load by about 1,000 RF per tick, which is, I believe, probably right around where we are supposed to be. So let's go ahead and do, I'm not in dire need of redstone right now. Let's do nether quartz first. So what we should observe is that these things grow incredibly quickly and spread incredibly quickly. So we can set up a system that will do this automatically for us. It looks like this is out of range actually. So we need to bring it one block closer. Oh no, the end of the world? No, it's just a block. Ender conduit. Nope. What's it called? The Ender energy conduit. And connect up there. And that thing should grow fast. So what we can do is basically set up a system that will place down the crop sticks for us and basically do this process. We should observe this spreads incredibly quickly. So we can set up what are they called? Ender porcupines, I think, which will porcupines, which can basically remotely activate blocks, and then we can have autonomous users, mechanical users, activating them with crop sticks or just normal like right click or whatever to harvest the crop, and we can effectively automate this process. I don't know. This isn't going to take very long. I could probably just straight up do this one by hand, or like all of them by hand, and it wouldn't take me an incredibly long time. It would just be a little obnoxious. And since I'm not observing that these things are going like at the speed of light, I might go ahead and set the sprinklers back up. Okay, and I just did it by hand, but here is our first 10-10-10 seed, and I guess I'll put that in quotations because the strength is 9. The strength has no effect on the growth or amount of essence you get per harvest, so if it ends up being 9 while the others are 10, I'm just not going to level it up because that sounds incredibly useless and like a waste of my time. So should we take a crack at this right now? I don't know if I want to take a crack at automating this right now. I think my plan is to probably come back next episode and just have an episode full of automating processes like, you know, this thing. Maybe set up another one of these for like, the essences, and then we can have this for like normal crops, and maybe make another imaginary time block and set up automation for the Botania stuff, like the Petal Apothecary and the Runic Altar. But for now, why don't we take a little bit of time and just, chill? I don't. I feel like I've been working hard these last couple episodes, and even on the beginning of this episode, I've been doing a lot of stuff. Let's chill and maybe do something fun. I don't know. And by the way, I did just want to mention, I've scrapped the idea for the enervation dynamos. While it would be feasible to do very like simply, there's got to be better power options out there, and I think one of them would be so we have advanced generators. We also have bigger. No, it's not called bigger. Big reactors. Is that just what it's called? Extreme reactors, which can use fuels of different types. Can't use graphite as a fuel. It can use yellorium as a fuel, which we have a bunch of, but we don't have a ton of. Yellorium can be turned into cyanite, which can be used into a fuel, but it can be reprocessed as plutonium, which can be used as a fuel that turns into cyanide again. We could make a turbine eventually. The issue is I can't automate yellorium yet. The essence for this thing requires that I get to, or sorry, the creation of this thing require. Actually, wait, no, that's a tier 5C that only requires tier 4 crafting. So let's do. We'll do power generation soon. Maybe not next time, but hopefully close to next time. Let's do the Gaia. Wait, can I even do the Gaia Guardian? Gaia pylons. Those are a thing that we need. Elementium. Well, wait, we can make that now. I got the castle bricks. I just need Natura pylons, and so that's 2 per. I need 4, so I need 8 of these. I need 16 terrasteel. I can't make that much terrasteel in one go right now. That is an issue. So we'll come back to Gaia once again next time, and then we'll make the next infusion. See, yeah. We need to increase our mana generation. How are we going to do that? Well, glad you asked. We're going to make cake. So I need to gather all of the ingredients that we need for cake. Cake base can be made like that, I guess. Is that worthwhile? I don't think so. The main thing is going to be milk. So we're going to need cow essence, which is chill. And we're going to need chicken essence, which is slightly less chill, because we're going to need eggs to craft this, which is a little obnoxious. So I know there's been chickens around here, and I know they've been popping out eggs from time to time because I picked one up recently, but I don't know where they are now. Oh, I heard one. Chicken. I found a couple chickens. I just need one more egg. I also found this raven, which is stuck. Sorry, raven. Can this be used in place of the Twilight Forest raven feather? No, it can't. It's a substitute for normal feathers. Okay, useless. Okay, so the chickens were over here. I just need one of these guys to pop out another egg, and hopefully that'll be good enough. I found another one over here somewhere. Yeah. So I guess I'm just gonna wait, and I'll be back. Okie dokie. We got a 10-10-10 wheat seed. Perfect. I'll put it right there, and it should just begin growing. So it'll get harvested, and it'll get shoved in here. I don't think it has a chance to produce extra seeds, which is good. So I can just shove that right there, and I need to upgrade this drawer. And there we go. The cow seeds, and I already made the chicken seeds. So I'll level those 2 up to 10-10-10. But I'll do that in a second. Let's go ahead and make sure I can actually make these Kekamerses. So we need Runes of Gluttony, which is fire and winter. I do only have 1 fire rune, so that means... Oh, okay. Can I reasonably easily craft a fire base? Yes. Okay. I'm gonna do this recipe. I'll be right back. Alright, Runes of Gluttony crafted up. I need pixie dust, one of those, 1 2 1 2 1 2. And nope, that's wrong. White. Oh god, oh god. I'm really glad I had that chunk claimed. Wait, what's wrong with this recipe? 2 brown, 2 orange, 2 white, pixie dust, rune of gluttony. I only put 1 brown in. I'm an idiot. Okay, cool, 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 cool. Seed. Toss this in. Oh no. Please give me that back. Are you just not gonna hurt me? This is a clip right here. This is this clip right here. This is something. That guy's just apparently not gonna hurt me at all. And now I have my Kekamuras. Bye bye. I don't know if anyone knows what's going on, but these Kekamuras appear to be very bad at their job. I don't know if it's just because they appear like that they can push mana fast enough. They're just not eating very quickly, which is weird. Maybe there's a config for that. In which case, that would be kind of obnoxious, because it would mean I'd have to make a lot of Kekamuras, but, like, I mean, we have the mana to do that now. Let's not worry about it for the time being. Let's finish setting up the final automation for cakes, because I'm already starting to, run out in here. Oh, should I explain this? Basically what we have here is a subnet importing items, just like over for this one, importing items into these formation planes, and the formation planes are set to only place cakes. This thing is set to only import cakes with acceleration cards, so we should, in theory, only place cakes ever. And I colored it like this so I don't accidentally connect it to my main network, because that would be bad. And I've actually ran out of cakes, but I do want to set up a little bit of a mana battery before we fully finish the cakes, and we'll just let it run in between episodes because we'll need to build up a bunch of mana. So what we have here is a mana pool with a spark and a recessive augment on it. The recessive augment is used to push to other sparks in the area that have no augment or have a dominant augment, maybe. I don't know if it's specific about that thing. But I'm gonna make, I don't know, 1,000 of these. Oh shoot, I'm out of glowstone. Okay, well, I'll figure that out later. And basically, the way that a mana battery works is usually you'll have some mana pools within the 16 block range of the recessive augment. You'll just make a huge bank of them. I'm going to make a 7x7 of them, which would be 49 mana pools. If we could ever fill up a 7x7 bank of mana pools full to the brim with mana, I think we'd be good for a while. Hopefully just this passive mana generation will allow us to get pretty far into the end of the pack. But basically you just put sparks on top of all of these. I don't have the sparks at the moment, so I'm going to put sparks on the first couple, and then you'll have crafting pools with dominant sparks, and you know, your terrestrial agglomeration plate will also have a spark on it as well. I saved a little bit of mana from the mana pools that I broke with, oh god, thank you, in the mana tablet, so we should be able to see that these start filling up and everything is working properly. So I need to go get cakes and make more sparks, and probably get the glowstone seed leveled up so I can get some more glowstone, and I'll be right back. All right, it's been a minute, but I have 10 the chicken and cow seeds. I'm being attacked by spiders, and the wheat seeds are also 10, so we should have everything we need to automatically craft cakes. I just have to fly home and set up the crafting for it. It's going to be a processing line. We'll use the mechanical crafters from extra utilities too, and everything will be good. That creeper just sprinted away from this ocelot. Wait, do I have fish? Should we get a cat? We get a cat. I'm pretty certain I set up a resources fisher. I don't know why it's not hooked up to the ME system right now, but I have 1 fish in the ME system. And I just ate it. Oh my god. Okay. Never mind, we're not getting a cat. For some reason, I just straight up never hooked it up to the ME system. And I've decided I'm going back for the cat. Do I remember where it is? That is the question now, isn't it? Uh-oh. He was on this ledge right here. Okay. Moment of truth. I'm going to eat one, but then I can give the rest to him. And he'll become my cat? Does this not work? Wait, how do you tame a cat? 1.12 is still the version where cats don't exist in villages, right? Like, this should work. Oh wait, it's giving me my fish back. Why isn't he... Okay, he's running away. We're not taming a cat. Maybe I don't know vanilla mechanics anymore. I thought I knew vanilla mechanics. I thought I wasn't that bad playing modded all the time, but I might not know vanilla mechanics at all. All right, I'm fairly confident this is the end product of the little system that could. So basically, we're supplying wheat, chicken essence, cow essence, and sugar canes here. We're converting the wheat into wheat flour because it's more efficient. With that one, we're making eggs with this guy. We're making milk in this guy. Sending that milk into this oak chest as a buffer chest, and then it will, since these mechanical crafters can pull from adjacent inventories, that should get around the limited item filter issue where you can't do, like, say, I want 3 stacks of buckets in there, and it'll only shove 16 in there. It won't shove 3 times 16 in there. That gets around that. We'll have to deal with that issue later as well with other things. The sugar cane goes over here because I forgot about it, and it gets crafted into sugar, and that goes into this mechanical crafter right here. Or that gets pulled into this mechanical crafter right here, same type of thing as this chest, and crafts with the cakes. The cakes get extracted and thrown in this drawer. I've already made 141 cakes, and I believe we do produce essence much faster than we use it at this point. Maybe not the cow essence. We might need an imaginary time block for that thing, but we'll deal with that in some other time. So I do need to storage bus that drawer. And then we should see our, whoopsies. We should see our system come alive again. I need a couple of cables, oh my goodness. A mess of a clip again. I feel like today has just been a huge number of clips that just go hog wild. That, and we should see cakes starting to get placed over here, because this should get shoved into this interface right here as soon as the storage bus turns on, which should be right now. Perfect. So we'll begin producing cakes from these, or producing mana from these cakes. And why is this mana not... Wait, did you fill up? No. Is there actually mana in here, or is it just a weird looky thing? It must just be a weird thing. With the energetic alloy that I've crafted up so far, I was able to make 17 more sparks, which will, will cover not a terrible chunk of these, and I'll fill them in over time as we begin producing things. So, the question is, are you not shoving into there? You just straight up weren't shoving into there. Okay, so I guess the Kekamuras stopped producing for some reason. I don't know what was going on. Whatever. Now we are producing mana. We're spreading it out to these mana pools, and I'm just going to let this system run for a while. In the time that I've been talking, which is maybe 3 minutes since I finished this system, we almost have 300 cakes. And since the Kekamuras eat the cake slowly, we should be fine. It still, I believe, right now, even with just 2 Kekamuras, produces mana much faster than the Endo Flames did. With that, though, guys, I'm gonna... Whoa, I didn't even know there was a floating tree right there. Not fixing it right now. I'm gonna call it a video, and hopefully we will get into automating more stuff and kind of fixing our infrastructure a little bit, since it's a bit messy, next time, and hopefully produce a little more power. Maybe consider getting into Thaumcraft. I don't know. We got a lot of things that we can do still. This is a very long and arduous pack, but we've done a lot of good stuff, and our base is expanding, even if it's, nothing crazy yet. It'll be pretty wild by the end of the game, and I assume all of this stuff will be filled in and being used. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, maybe leave a like or something. Have a fantastic day, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.